Imagine waking up and your phone shows no service. Then a few hours later, all your entire bank account is gone. Now, this is the story of Tunji Adegoke, a true life story. In this video, I'll be telling you this story, and we'll also be talking about how to prevent something like this from happening to you or to your loved ones. So, Tunji Adegoke is a 60-year-old retired civil servant, and on one fateful day, he sat down staring at his phone at about 10 a.m. on a Thursday, and then he noticed that the signal bars on the screen suddenly dropped, and all of a sudden it had vanished. So, it's normal in Nigeria to think that, okay, when your signal drops, MTN don't start their own, Glo don't start their own, Airtel start their own, that kind of stuff. And so he didn't really panic. He thought, okay, this is a normal thing. And we also get to that part, we normalizing this, these disruptions in services, which now makes us very vulnerable to attacks. And so he went with his normal, routine activities. He didn't know that someone had gained access to his SIM card through what is called social engineering. Now, in social engineering, a stranger can, use his own SIM card and adopt more like cloning your own SIM card. So much so that he can receive OTP, messages, alert, or whatever from his own SIM card. But now he's using your own SIM card in his own SIM card. So by the time Mr. Adegoke walked into a physical, service center for hours to later complain that, see what is going on, he noticed that his retirement proceed had been wiped out. 2.8 million naira gratuity, which is the harvest of his 30 years labors, all were gone. The fraudsters had, broken into his bank account as at that period where he noticed that network glitch, where the network service bar dropped, they had, ripped off his savings. So, like I said, in social engineering, the fraudsters do not need to hack your physical phone. Your phone will still be with you. Your phone will still be at your, possession. But then your number is already on their device. So with that, they can get access to, like I said, all your message, all your details. Now, how do you protect yourself, your family, or your loved ones from this? This is very important. Do not rely on SMS OTP alone. SMS OTP these days, OTP is one-time password. It can be compromised. So don't rely on that alone. That is why we have what's called 2FA or multi-FA. Now that 2FA is two-factor authentication, meaning if this one break or if this one cast, let's use Nigeria language, if this one cast, the other one will be like backup. You understand? Next, use app-based authentication if available. So sometimes people can bypass the app, but they will not be able to bypass the SIM card. And sometimes most times people bypass the SIM card, but they still need to get a code from the app. Most bank app does that these days. Sometimes facial recognition, are you the one that is doing this kind of transaction and all that. So always rely on that. Don't blame Mr. Adegoke. He's an elderly man, so he would not understand this. And that is why I'm making videos like this. Also, add bank alert monitoring. Yes, this is very important. So this is kind of like a sensitization video. Tell people, tell your loved ones so they don't make mistakes. That's why we are using this kind of example. And also, never share your SIM card details with anyone. Your NIN, your SIM card details. Because in order for somebody to be able to clone your details or to clone your number on his own device, he should have some sort of information from you. It doesn't just happen like that. Then finally, whenever you notice a no service issue, it's very important. One, if it lasts for more than 1 or 2 hours, just know that something wrong is definitely going. Now, whenever you encounter a no service issue, it's very important that you ask people around your, neighborhood if they're experiencing the same thing first. Make sure that, okay, 3 people using the same network, like if it's MTN now, they're experiencing the same thing. If they're experiencing the same thing, then there's really no cause for alarm. But if you are the only one experiencing the same thing and other people, they're having proper network and stable network, it's a source for panic. You need to be conscious and you need to be alert. Something might be going wrong. Immediately rush to your bank or use your ATM. You can use your ATM card and go to the POS, block your account, and that's it. With that, you can protect yourself from things like this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this video to people to sensitize them about this. Thank you very much. Stay safe, guys.